So, the in night. One of our PGC grads, can you raise your hand? Share, what does the in stand for? What does the end in night stand for? What does that stand for? What's the name? Kenneth. Kenneth, what does it stand for? Names. Yes, names. Leadership guru Dale Carnegie said the most beautiful sound in any language is someone's name. Okay, it's the sweetest sound in any language. People love to hear their names. And they'll play better for you, and you'll get their attention quicker to give them information on court. People love to hear their names. I started 6 months ago keeping track of all the free or discounted things I get solely because I use people's names. For so many years, I was like, this is incredible. I have to keep track of it. And then finally, I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. Because of PGC, I've just built the habit of when I go to a restaurant, I use the waiter or waitress's name, or if I'm checking out at a grocery store or just a store, I'll try to use their name as many times as I can. Why? People love to hear their names. It makes them feel special, it makes them feel like a human being. And so literally, over the last several years, I'll use names quite a bit, and at the end they'll be like, you know what? This one's on the house. I'll be like, no, I have to pay for it. But baby, just take it. Like, okay. Right? And that's only because using someone's name. Now, in the basketball court, it's so important to use their name rather than just woo, 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 woo. Okay? We're not howler monkeys in heat. Okay? We're humans, and although we might eventually look, because like a monkey sounds like it's being murdered, a name is a quick way to get somebody's attention. Now, you must use names before the instruction and information, and that's the hardest piece. In the black shirt, what's your name? Yep. Reagan? Yep. Let's say Reagan's on my team, and let's say Reagan's guarding a really good offensive rebounder. And so let's say in transition back, I gave him a piece of instruction with no name. And on our way back, I said, hey, remember to box him out. Can I guarantee that Reagan heard that information or even knew that it was going to him? Yes or no? No. But what if, second scenario, I'm going back in transition and I said, hey, remember to box him out, Reagan? What did he definitely hear? Reagan. His name, Reagan. You always hear your name. Someone can be gossiping and whispering about you 3 rooms down, and they say your name, you're like, what, I heard. Okay? You always hear your name. So imagine if I was going back in transition and I said, Reagan, remember to box him out. Well, now can I start to be certain that Reagan got that piece of information? Yes or no? Yes. But that's county-cultural. Because if you think about it, you always say the name at the end. What are you doing this weekend, Sid? Or hey, pass the salt, Jacob. You always say it at the end. And I got to teach in Japan and Africa and Australia this spring, and I asked those places and countries there, and the same was true. It holds true, and maybe there are some countries that don't, but most humans I've met, we always use the name after the phrase. But on the court, is that going to work? So you have to train yourself.